Good afternoon, everybody. Good to see everybody's faces. Family, friends, former graduates too. It's, as a teacher that's been here for 5 years, it's so great to see kind of the generations of HSA Belmont out here. A lot of former students of mine, which I'm very grateful to see. So thank you for being here to support your family members. Welcome to HSA Belmont's 2022 8th grade graduation ceremony. Give it up for yourselves, seriously. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Steve Smirt. I am an 8th grade teacher here at HSA Belmont. I feel extremely privileged and honored and grateful to be the one to give the opening and closing statements for this year's ceremony. And folks, this is a celebration. So, you know, when names are called, when our graduates are walking down the aisle, when they're up here on stage, give them a big round of applause because they absolutely have earned it and deserve it. So how about you give them a hand right now? And this isn't just a special class for me, this is a special class for our school. This is HSA Belmont's first graduating class that has had students that started with us in kindergarten and have stayed with us all the way through to 8th grade. And we have a handful of those students, so give it up for them. And this year's class has been through a lot, especially in middle school. As a 6th grade class, these students had their school year upended by a global pandemic, which no one saw coming. They then spent the next year after that adjusting to online learning, something that's never been done before. And then they had to come back to in-person learning. But this class readjusted and they thrived in the face of adversity. Their academic growth from the beginning of the year to the end of the year is unlike any other class that we've had here at HSA Belmont. Most of their students reached their standardized test goal in all 4 of their core subjects. That'd be math, English, science, and social studies. So give it up for them again. In addition to that, our class of students led the school with the highest percentage of students that met or exceeded state standards on the Illinois Assessment of Readiness. Yeah, absolutely. That deserves a big round of applause. Most importantly, though, the growth that I've seen as their teacher in this graduating class is in the areas of their character, their gratitude, their self-awareness, and their empathy. These are the most important areas of growth that I've seen from start to finish, seeing them as 6th graders through 7th grade online and now in 8th grade. I've been a witness to this not only as a teacher, but as a mentor and a coach here at HSA. It makes me extremely proud of this school, its teachers, its staff, but most importantly, the students who we're celebrating today. So with that being said, I'll take no more of your time. I am honored to introduce HSA Belmont's graduating class of 2022.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're just on your, a bunch of you are on your feet, but please rise again. We will be playing the national anthem.
I have seen couple of tears, and you make me even more emotional. All right, dear parents, I promised Mr. Connell that that's going to be a short speech. Dear parents, teachers, Mr. Superintendent, and graduate family members, and our wonderful students. It's my pleasure to welcome you to our 8th grade graduation celebration. And honestly, it has been 2 years we have not held this type of big event due to the COVID. And I'm so happy to see all of our parents again in the school. This year was very difficult for everyone. Persevering through all the challenges that the pandemic caused us, it was a journey. It was definitely a test for all of us. I can tell you that if it was not for these great students, our supportive parents, and our amazing team of teachers, staff members, things would have been much harder. And thank God that we, as Horizon Eagles, continue to try, and I appreciate your effort for that. This class, as Mr. Smirt mentioned, it is very special for us. I remember most of you, when I saw you in kindergarten, I said to our team, our job is to raise our children, raise our students happy and successful. After 9 years, this is what I see now. Happy kids and successful kids. Happy and successful. 9 years ago, most of our graduates began here as kindergartens and are now graduating 8th grade. This is incredibly special because they are very original students. And all the teachers that I talked to, they said, Mr. Kartal, these kids are different. This year's kids are different. They are treating each other with respect, with kindness, with love, with that spirit. And that is what Horizon Eagle means. And they tried over the challenges. They became very successful. And I will share a couple of data here, and you will also see, I want you to see that. What these kids accomplished. People call it miracle. People call it miracle, this type of scores. This is amazing. Our 8th graders outperformed the state reading test, which is, they are almost doubled the state average. They made it 57. 57. You know, dear parents, you know what this means? You know what this means? If you go to a suburban school district, most of the suburban school districts, they don't have these. This is amazing. I'm telling you, this is an amazing. They are very much ready for high school. And in math, they made 36%. They also outperformed the state average, which is amazing. And again, you know that, when we started in the North Austin area, that area had the lowest in academic performance in the whole city, the lowest. Look at where they are now. Wonderful. We are so proud of this accomplishment. Now, obviously, this could not happen without our wonderful teachers, and I would like to recognize our teachers, Ms. Durst, Mr. Bolte, Mr. Smurf, Mr. Johnson, Ms. Shelton, Ms. Moore, Mr. Tufan, Coach Tate, Mr. Williams, Teacher Andreacci, Mr. Axel, Ms. Choi, Mr. Ben, and Mr. Putnam. And obviously, this could not happen without our amazing administrators, Mr. Connell and Mr. Asif. And clearly, our parents may be thinking that, like, Mr. Kartal, what about us? We were the ones who prepared them. We were the ones, took care of them at home. We encouraged them at home. Yes, this could not happen without your support. And please give yourself a round of applause for supporting and making this happen. You are amazing parents. And I was talking to Mr. Williams, Mr. Nathaniel Williams, Jenaya's grandfather. He says, Mr. Kartal, I have 3 more grandchildren, don't worry, they are coming next year. So, that's okay. You can have as much as babies you want, and we are ready for them. And I would like to take this opportunity to recognize somebody special. One of our teachers, she got the Teacher of the Year award. Ms. Durst. And I remember her first year in our old building. I used to talk to her every day. I used to visit her classroom every day. And I used to say, Ms. Durst, you are an amazing educator, you are an amazing teacher. Don't worry, be patient, you will see amazing things, you will see miracles. This is where she is at now. And she was up against 200 nominees. And definitely this award is so well deserved, and incredibly proud of you, Ms. Durst. That's why we have a flag for you. Yes, after these emotions, let me say a few words as a kind of a last wisdom for you. And dear graduates, dear students, definitely, Horizon Belmont prepared you well for the new doors about to open for you. High school is so important, and those 4 years are the most crucial years of your lifetime. If you spend them, if you keep your focus in those 4 years, that will definitely determine your future. So those 4 years are important. That's why these words are so crucial for all of us. Always aim high. You saw it, you proved that. 57% in the state is amazing. It's amazing. You will see when you go to high schools, you will feel that, how much competent you are in those classrooms. And the next 5 years will be profoundly important for you. Whatever you plant in these following years, you will be harvesting for the rest of your lives. As you grow older, you will understand that your younger years are the most valuable years of your life. Make sure those years count. And yes, I couldn't keep my promise. This is kind of a little bit longer than I expected, but remember these two sentences, these two things that I'm going to mention. Choose your friends wisely. That's very important. Okay? You are all so precious. You are all very important. Try to choose your friends wisely and be with the people that's gonna uplift you higher. And education, number 2, education has no limit. We would like to see you in 10 years, 15 years from now. We would like to see you not even going to the college, going to the grad schools. We would like to see you as professors, as lawyers, as doctors, engineers, educators, teachers. That's so important. And we want to see you all come back and visit us and share your wonderful stories as your former friends, your former other students are already doing. And finally, I would like to sincerely thank you for joining us today and sharing this very special occasion with us. And to our graduating class of 2022, I am wishing you all the best. Just continue to soar. Thank you. Yes, and as the next speaker, I would like to announce our student choice speaker and plus the valedictorian honoree, Deja Kirk.
Good afternoon and welcome parents, friends, teachers, mentors, administrators, and of course, the graduating class of 2022. I've been a student at HSA Belmont since kindergarten. To start, I would like to thank God, my family, my teachers, and my peers because without all of your warmth and support, embrace and encouragement, I wouldn't be standing here today. Today is a huge turning point in each of our lives. Today, we are HSA Belmont graduates. The home of the Eagles is now the home of tomorrow's doctors, nurses, lawyers, teachers, musicians, engineers, athletes, etc. It's safe to say that what we have experienced here has helped us soar to new heights. We've made plenty of memories, good and bad, and plenty of mistakes from which we grew. We've all come a long way and still have a long way to go. This is just one milestone we've met. Throughout my 9 years here, I have accomplished more than I thought I could. I made new friends, lost some, tried new things, and started to find myself, which I bet a lot of you all can agree to. Going into high school is going to be a different experience. However, I know we will be able to persevere through. HSA has always taught us to soar. So remember to show respect, own your actions, accept differences, and realize your potential. This day isn't just about reminiscing on the past though. It's about looking forward to our future. We finally made it. We're starting a new chapter. I wish you all the best and hope you thrive wherever you may land. You are all worthy of accomplishing everything you set out to do. Just have faith in yourself. A quote I like to live by is if the plan didn't work, change the plan, but never ever change the goal. And before I end this, remember to surround yourself with people who will help build you up and not bring you down. We are forever Eagles, and congratulations to you all, and thank you.
All right, thank you, Deja. Excellent speech. Seriously, give it up for Deja. ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce our keynote speaker for graduation. This keynote speaker has been a mentor of mine, someone who I've looked up to over the last several years as an educator at HSA Belmont, someone who has been a confidant, someone who has always been an encourager, someone who has always brought out the best in me, and I feel extremely blessed and grateful that she is delivering this speech not only to our audience, but to our graduates as they move on to the next chapter of their life. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Ms. Mevla Sarancic.
I mean, you guys are trying to make me cry or what? Like, I just gave birth to a baby 6 months ago. I'm still very hormonal. Before I start, I want to first give a huge shout out to our salutatorian, Zoe. Can you please stand up, Zoe? Everyone give Zoe a huge round of applause. Thank you, Zoe. So for those that don't know, valedictorian and salutatorian are two individuals that have the highest GPAs of the graduating class, so I thought it was appropriate that we celebrate and applaud Zoe. So Zoe, congratulations, honey. What a great honor it is standing beside all of you proud family members, my one-of-a-kind coworkers. You know who you are. Probably the best educators I have seen thus far. That's probably biased, but it's my personal opinion. And all of you. We're finally here, guys. Your middle school chapter is coming to an end today. When I saw most of you yesterday at Reese Park, I asked, how are you feeling, knowing that graduation is tomorrow? I heard a variety of emotions, feelings, excited, sad, scared, happy, all valid emotions. I personally am feeling really bittersweet. When I was asked to speak today, I was incredibly humbled. I too feel like I am graduating alongside each and every one of you, given that my chapter here at HSA Belmont is also ending this year. I have been in this building for 6 years now, well, 5.5 since I left in November. I gotta blame my little bambino for that. I personally have watched some of you grow into young adults since you were in 3rd grade. This group right here has a lot of perseverance, and I'll tell you why. Very similar to what Mr. Smirt said and what Mr. Cartel said, but I want to add a couple of extra things here. The start of your middle school years, when you were all in 6th grade, was the year that the whole nation shut down due to COVID. Being an assistant principal for 5.5 years here at HSA Belmont, I have witnessed that 6th grade is one of the most challenging grades. You're transitioning from 5th grade into 6th grade, where you are growing more and more independent, have more teachers, more responsibilities. It's a big change. On top of all the changes that you are going through, you have all your biochemical changes, have puberty. And on top of all of that, you had to learn a whole new way of learning through a screen. Crazy, right? You completely came out of your comfort zone and disregarded the traditional way of learning to now get your education virtually. You learned a whole new virtual learning world. Learned how to compose an email, how to log on to Zoom, although some of you still need to work on getting to Zoom on time. Even completed PE through a screen. Crazy, right? But I saw it, you guys did it. To think that almost half of your middle school years was experienced through a screen. And on top of that, given what Mr. Cartel just mentioned, this class right here had the highest proficient scores in IRA in both reading and writing from grades 3 through 8. Guys, that is amazing. Give yourselves a huge round of applause for that. I mean, talk about perseverance. Now, just because I wasn't in the building, I was reading the emails, Mr. Cartel was sending the scores, and when I saw the scores and I saw how much we have grown, given that you did your whole 7th grade online, I mean, it's something to be really, really proud of, guys. I want to also take this time to applaud some groups of people that have gotten you to this point. I want to first give a huge shout out to your first teachers, your families. Yep. It is because of your loved ones, your backbones to success, that has enabled you to thrive today. Never, ever underestimate the love of your family. Another huge shout out to all the teachers here, both present and past. Think about your past teachers as well that got you here. I know firsthand how hard teachers work in order to provide you with the tools you need to succeed in life. A genuine shout out to the 8th grade teachers that have worked so diligently with all of you this year. Let's give a huge round of applause for the parents, the families, and the teachers. As you continue on to your high school journey, I want to leave you with a few words of advice. Life is what you make it to be. You. You are the author of your life. Always remember that. You are in control of that. You will most definitely come across rough patches in life. I'm sure you guys have experienced that here in Belmont as well, right? I see a lot of nodding. It's okay. It's how you navigate through these hard times that will determine your outcome. Remember what Mr. Johnson taught you. Diamonds are formed through time under conditions of intense heat and pressure. And boy, oh boy, will you come across people that will get in the way of your goal. Always remember what your goal is, like Deja said. Work towards it. It will be very easy and very tempting to steer away from this goal. But once again, don't forget, you are the driver of your life. Remember? Yes. And remember what Mr. Putman always preaches. Who knows what Mr. Putman's famous words were? Keep your circle small. Choose your friends carefully, y'all. Never stop learning. You are never too old nor too young to learn something new. Be true to yourself. You will only love the real you if you are the utmost authentic self. And don't be afraid to fail, y'all. It's okay. We have all been there. Here are some examples of famous people that have failed that led them to their successes. Walt Disney was fired from his first job because he lacked imagination and he didn't have great ideas. On one of her first jobs, Oprah Winfrey was declared unfit for television. Jay-Z was denied by so many record labels that he went on and created his own. Remember that you learn best from failure, so keep going, right? That's all part of life, the curveballs that life throws at you. And it's okay to get uncomfortable, right? Don't get too comfortable. Always challenge yourself to be the best version of yourself. I thank each and every one of you, I'm talking to each one of you guys in blue right now, for allowing me to grow and learn beside you. Genuinely, I thank each and every one of you. I hope you didn't get too many cavities from eating the Hershey Kisses and candy from my office. Watching you all blossom is truly a blessing to witness, and I truly mean that. Once again, congratulations to the class of 22. Continue to challenge the world. I cannot wait to see what next chapter has in store for all of you, and I genuinely love each and every one of you. All right, I'm going to transition it off to Mr. Smirt right now.
All right, really quickly before we start announcing our graduates, I do need to invite our valedictorian and our salutatorian up to the stage. So I know Deja and Zoe, you guys are probably fed up with coming up at this point, but come on back up. We have something for you.
Amir's mom.
We are now going to announce our graduates, and these graduates will be announced by their homeroom. So that'll be 8A, 8B, and 8C. So I will introduce Miss Danielle Shelton up to the stage.
Hi, everyone. All right, coming to the stage first, my homeroom, 8A. Joanna Almeida. Jordan Benson. Marquise Carter. Darion Collier Jr. Jaylani Cruz.
Yes.
Luis Flores. Yamile Garcia. Dontuan Garth. Camille Grant Prince. Audrey Henry. Islyn Lane. Edante Patterson. And our salutatorian, Zoe Privo. Hello, everyone. Miss Durst here, and I am the homeroom teacher for 8B. And before I get started, I just have to tell you how happy I am that we're all back in the building. It's such a great view from up here. So, welcome back, everybody. Okay, so we'll get started. First is Giselle Acevedo. And Derek Burrows. Jaden Colbert. Marquill Dixon. Giselle Figueroa. Inderelli Godinez. Maria Godinez. Storm Johnson. Deja Kirk, our valedictorian. Anijah Cruel. Denasia Lewis. Camille Oshodi. Catalina Pacheco. Amir Prince. Imani Roberts. Jonathan Rodriguez. Gabriel Saavedra. Mikael Washington. And last for 8B, Mr. Yarnell Withers. And next is Mr. Johnson, a homeroom teacher of 8C.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm excited and honored to call the names for 8C. First up is Misael Beltre. Sidlali Chavez. Nathaniel Cole. Tyvel Coleman. Luis Diaz. Miguel Gomez. Rihanna Gordon. Sade Macaulay. Takara Morris. Camilla Nava. Kaylee Plaza. Brandon Pruitt. Elijah Reed. Jada Weems. And Dominic Warner. Congratulations to the class of 2022.
Yes. Now it's time. Our graduates, please stand up. Now, you are gonna move your tassel from right to left. Now you are officially graduates. Congratulations.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, give them one big round of applause. They're absolutely deserve it. Class of 2022. Yes. I am proud to announce HSA Belmont's 2022 8th grade graduating class. Congratulations.
This class, the class of 22, has been a special class. Right after COVID, in our recovery years, they did an amazing accomplishment in the state tests, as well as their socially, emotionally treatment towards each other. I'm so proud of them, and I'm so proud how well they graduated right after COVID with lots of accomplishments and successes.
I built a family here. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. I built a family. You guys have watched me grow up. I've like grown up with all the kids that are leaving now. I'm sad. I'm not happy because I'm finally graduating. But like, I know I'm not gonna see most of the friends that I made here. And even though I moved a lot throughout my life, I felt like I genuinely had a connection with the people here, and that makes me happy and sad at the same time, you know?
I'm really sad to be going, but I am also glad to be going because I'm graduating, you know, it's exciting.
This class should be highlighted not just because of their academic achievements and their abilities that they have, but also the way in which they've grown as people, as individuals, as future young adults. They truly have built a sense of caring for each other.
Horizon Science Academy was wonderful. I love that it's a charter school. She learned so much from you guys, just from her academics. She's actually going to Shy Arts for creative writing, so that was mainly her passion that she got here from the school.
We're not just friends or teachers, we're all a big family.
Horizon has treated my son in ways I never thought an education could. It made him grow within himself, in a learning standpoint, made him find himself. As a family, like it didn't feel just like a regular school. It was more of a family, someone you can trust that your child is in good hands educationally, loving-wise. Everything was just amazing.
I'm feeling everything, excited to just overwhelmed, but I'm finally glad that we're here and we made it.
She has came a long way, and we're so proud of her, to where like we can't wait to see what this journey leads to.
You make us feel so welcome and so embraced, and you guys go over and beyond for the students as well as for the families to make sure that a day like this can happen. And I've made it. We've made it to this day, so it's definitely appreciated, and it takes a village, and I really appreciate you guys being a part of my village for so long.
As a young mother, I'm very proud, very honored that I've been able to raise him to the best of my ability. The single young mom at 17 was not easy, and knowing that 14 years ago I graduated with him, pregnant in high school, and I'm seeing him graduate 8th grade into high school, it's unexplainable, the emotions.
It's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and our students have risen to the occasion and risen to the challenge. It's just incredible to see how motivated our students are. And it's not any longer us motivating them, it's this intrinsic motivation that's coming out of them.